Welcome to another wonderful week of Whatever by Hektek by yours truly, me. Um, thank everyone for, watching, subscribing, and liking all the content that I've been putting on HD Nation Network. Continue to do that. Continue to run up the views. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, most people don't think if they comment, I'm gonna comment back, but I do. Might not be at that exact moment you want me to, but I will comment back. Remember to go and follow the YouTube channel. After this week, who knows? It might move to another platform. Don't know yet. Some big money moves are happening. So stay tuned for that. I'm joined by someone who I've seen around the way for a couple years now. And I had to have her on. He has a unique skill that I feel like I need to know more. I need to know more. So stay tuned right here at Whatever by Hektek.
You know, it's whatever, baby. You know, it's whatever, baby. You know, it's whatever.
All right. So for all the lovely people at home, go ahead and tell them who you are, what you do. Give them a little, give them a little taste of AppleRedBottom.
Hi guys, my name is AppleRedBottom. I am a content creator in the DMV area. My content includes solos to boy girl, girl, and also Gloryhole a little bit.
All right. So we've crossed paths before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You run with a crew that I know. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Kim. You run with a crew. So how did you get linked up with that specific crew in that specific area for that specific genre?
So I actually met them at one of their parties.
Mhm.
Got invited out by a friend. And pretty much this was when they were in, um, this was like way back, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Okay.
And my friend told me that they had a glory hole and I've never actually seen one before. And I went, and first time I actually did try it and I enjoyed it. At the time, my content was mostly solos because I was actually just starting out.
Mhm.
Um, so it gave me an opportunity to kind of do a little bit more because every time I went, I was able to record and get content right then and there every time, and pretty much made it easy for me. And I just kept going back every time.
So I don't want to go too deep into the glory hole because I'm sure I have other questions for that
Okay.
as we go along in the segment. However, that's one of my shit. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even gonna hold you. I've never personally done one
Mm-hmm.
or had one done to me. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, but I've never done one. But content wise, that's one of my go to ones. When I need to go ahead, that's what I go to, right? Just a little taste. What is it? Oh, pause. That's a whole pause moment. What is it about the glory hole that makes it so exciting?
So for me, I'm an audio person, so I love to hear just like as much as I love to see. But
Mhm.
also behind it, there's that mystery a little bit. Sometimes, usually at the events, everyone's talking to everybody. So you kind of get a feel for everybody. So it's never actually random for real.
Ah, damn. The mystery has been ruined.
Not really, because you're talking to somebody, it's not like they're naked and I can just like look down and be like, oh yeah, that's what you look like. I'm gonna look for you down there. I'm gonna look for you at the wall. Bet.
Right, right, right,
No, nah,
right.
it's more so it usually would be like, oh, you're nice, you're doing anything tonight? They'll answer and be like, oh well, I'll be downstairs at the wall wanna if you wanna join me.
Right, right,
That's how
right.
it goes for me.
No, bless you. You are doing God's work. I'll let you know that. All right. Um, we're gonna get into these question segments, and I'm sure, like I said, we're gonna touch more on the glory hole experience.
Of course.
You call yourself the best weirdo. What makes your flavor of weird irresistible?
So look, I call myself like a bamboozler, right?
She's like a con artist.
So, because here's the thing, right? People look at me like straight on. People look at me. They don't expect anything of that actually comes with me, right? So I've had people, they're surprised that I do content. They're surprised that I do BDSM. They're surprised that I do glory hole. It's just all of that, just like there's so many things that I'm always surprising people of because I look innocent as hell. And I can't help that.
No, big facts. Big facts. When I first saw you pop up, because I know some of the other ones that you run with. I don't know if run or ran with, because it's interchangeable sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. And the way you come off, right? Like you're not super shy like some of the other ones, but
Mm-hmm.
you're not like look at me like some of the other ones either. You're like right in the middle. So
Mm-hmm.
like if no one walks up to you and approaches you or talk to you, like you know what I mean, it'd be like, all right. So I feel like she's probably the freakiest out of the crew, but I'm not sure because of how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like I feel like, especially in this industry,
Mm-hmm.
class is almost not a thing anymore. And you carry yourself very classy, very poised, very, put together. You're not out here trying, like I said, you're not even really out here trying to put attention to yourself like that for real, for real. You know what I mean?
I mean,
You're just out here doing things.
pretty much. I mean, I'm very chill. I'm not like pretty much it's like how you see my content is pretty much how I am in real life. Like I am very chill. I'm I don't throw myself out there. I mean, pretty much I let people gravitate to me. I mean, that's usually how I work. Because usually it works out well for me. I have not ran into so many bad apples. I've ran into a couple. I've
Mhm.
ran into a couple, but I mean, who hasn't?
No
But
facts, big facts. Right,
I mean, I'm not fake or anything. I give everybody like my genuine. I mean, so what you see is what you get with me. And that's just, and I'm just the same how I am around everybody. So I don't see myself giving myself different like profiles, different identities or anything like that. I don't really do that. Even like in my vanilla work, I'm still like the same person. Like, I mean, like my things that I may talk about might be a little different, but I may still say some outlandish shit and still, eh, it's still there.
right. No, I feel like when people get in this industry, I know we make these characters of ourselves, right? That's how we come up with the aliases and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people you be like, yo, relax. It ain't that serious. Like we're not on an actual movie red carpet scenario. You don't got a couple O's to your names. Like relax. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
that serious. You know. I don't know why people do that. I just feel like being a genuine you goes way further than trying to put on for other people. Like you're the biggest and the baddest in the area. I don't. It's a weird time that we live in. But
Hey,
what's
look,
the difference
I
between
myself. So
no facts? Like when you see me, I'm like I'm chill for the most part. I'm just in the cut doing me, talking to people, and that's it. I don't. I
yeah,
just I'm no longer like first year in where everything's so easily excitable. Now I'm like, ah, I've been here for a while, seen this, done this. The only thing that changes for real, is the people.
I think that's where I probably won't get. That's probably why I wouldn't get bored. Is because of the people. Because in my regular life, I deal with so many people on a regular. So being in the content world, being around so many people is just like, wow. And then it's just like, what do you do outside of here? Like, how do you act outside of here? But then you look at regular people and you're like, what do you have deep down inside you? Like, what do you like to do?
No, I feel that because have you ever watched someone walk and be like, I know they are free, or I know,
Mm-hmm.
they probably. I had in my vanilla world. I don't know. I think I told the story once before. I had someone that I was dealing with. It was a customer actually,
Mm-hmm.
and I had said something, and she was like, "Yes, sir." And then her whole mood changed. She bowed her head a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, oh, you one of them? You
Oh,
one of them? Okay,
oh.
you're right." So I don't think she realized it, right? Because sometimes this shit happens so subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of gave her a little taste, like, hey, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. She's like, yes, sir. And, she did a little, and then she left. And then one of the people that, I was around was like, what was that about? I had to explain to him, I'm like, listen, she probably doesn't have an owner. She's probably looking for one. So anyone that has that, or you know, she kind
Yeah.
of falls in line.
And you know what? Sometimes it takes the right person to bring certain things out of people. I've ran into that a lot. I've I've sometimes became that person, and I
Okay.
didn't mean to because of how quiet I am. I just
Yeah.
walk around with a bag of wonders, okay? And like people, well, I used to walk around with a bag, and it'll have a bunch of different stuff in it, from straps to floggers to slappers to there was a meat mallet in there.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, I had a nice little arsenal bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Whoever wanted to try and whoever was interested.
Yeah. They got it. I real I think last week bought a hardened case, probably like this,
Mhm.
probably like that. It fits all my wands, my clamps, my chokers, my fuck. It holds a lot. I was actually, how you buy some shit from impulse, but don't know how big it really is till you get it. You're like, oh, okay. Had different
Whip,
compartments. Yeah, yeah,
put
yeah,
on a whip, up in that joint. I looked at it, I said, oh, this is out of my forte. I still never like got properly trained of how to like use one.
yeah.
So with every toy that I have, I self-taught myself. Every toy
Okay.
that I have, I've used it on myself, obviously just to make sure it's cool and make sure it's safe. You know,
Yeah,
I don't want to do that to nobody.
yeah.
But that whip, that joint, I I need some help.
What kind do you have? A
I don't even
dragon tail?
know. It's a single. It's a singleton. It's a single. So it's just like I'm just like And the thing is, I've been out the scene for a little bit, the BDSM scene for a little bit.
Yeah, you trying to get back in?
A little bit, a little bit. I
Okay.
need to get back to where I started for real, yeah. Cause
If you go on my if you go on my main page Twitter, you can actually see me use the clamps, the wands, and something on someone else.
mm-hmm,
Because I feel like doing regular boy girl scenes to me is boring,
mm-hmm.
right? Now when I do edging scene on a woman or BDSM scene on a woman, listen, to prolong it, it's not only turning them on, it turns me on. We get the business done. You hear me? And it's about the journey, I feel like, right? It's not like a gonzo scene where you just wham bam, you're there. No, it's hey, no, we're gonna do an actual session. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna work our way up to it. You might get some dick, you might not get some dick, but this is it. You know what I mean? So the BDSM scene is cool for those that it's cool for, and if it's not, it's not. You know, um, what the difference between being sexually liberated and sexually unhinged, and which are you?
I want to say the different. Oh, that's a good question. Ooh. See, look, see, I wasn't ready for something like that. Okay.
Yeah, no one ever is. Everyone thinks I'm gonna be like pussy, pussy, dick, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck. Like no one thinks I'm gonna go and hit these hard pressed questions.
So I think the difference is the responsibility. I'm gonna get born a little bit. I think it's the responsibility behind it, right? Being
Mhm.
sexually liberated, you know what you're doing. You're proud of what you're doing. You have no shame of what you're doing. Okay, but the important thing is and you're educated on what you're doing.
Mhm.
Now, sexually unhinged, you may not care just a little bit. You're there for the time being to have the fun. Think about the consequences later.
Mhm.
Now, me, I'm more of a sexual liberated because I like to know the person before I do anything with them.
Okay.
Um, that's with content. That's pertaining to like swinging and anything. I prefer to like know who you are to some degree
Mhm.
before like some type of little conversation
Mhm.
before we do anything, because I go by vibes and I go by energies, real strong, real heavy. And if something starts to like not feel right, then I'm gonna just slowly withdraw in a way. Because I don't like to ghost people in a way, but I will let you know, like, but you're cool and all, but maybe
Yeah,
not.
I don't. So I understand the double-edged sword of ghosting, right? I
Mm-hmm,
understand one person protecting their peace, and sometimes to protect your peace is just to be gone, right?
mm-hmm,
However, I feel like as an adult, sometimes, and you can use it as a teachable moment, whether the person learns or not, that's up to them, right?
mm-hmm.
But it's like, hey, I feel you're a cool person, but not for me. And this is why.
Yes. Like, people need to be able to be more open and speak on what makes you uncomfortable. Everyone
No,
is talking about being comfortable, but talk about what makes you uncomfortable. If something doesn't make you feel right about a person, let that person know, because then they can take that and maybe not use that on the next person as well.
right, right. No, 100%. 100%. And that's a big one in this industry. It's like we say the adult entertainment industry, but no one wants to be an adult when it's required. Especially, I feel even when I'm dealing with a partner in the vanilla sector, I'm super more open with them because of what I do. I don't want them to feel any type of way like jealousy or anything like, no, baby girl. Hey, I'm just gonna go hit this lick real quick. I'm gonna be right back, and then you got me. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Versus sneaking around and do like I'm too old for that. I just don't have time for it. I feel like it takes too much energy. I'd
Yeah.
rather just be upfront and honest with whatever I got going on.
Right.
However you take that is however you take that at that point, right? I don't understand, especially if you're both in the industry, how there's cheating allegations going on.
Yo, I don't understand it. We all do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
How you how do you how can you even manage cheating in that way when everything gets broadcasted? Granted, everything that we do is for work, so you're gonna end up posting it. So
Mm-hmm.
why not just tell your partner what you're doing? And it just saves so much time and so much like of a headache.
No, no, big fact.
If you and
Big,
your partner have boundaries and you are just going outside of those boundaries, then you deserve whatever your partner is about to give you, because boundaries should not be crossed and they should be discussed always.
no, like I said, even if I have a partner in or out of the industry, hey, what's okay? What are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? I'm a kisser. I love to kiss. But I understand if my partner's like, no, kissing it to me is more intimate, so I prefer you not to kiss the other person. Okay,
Right.
cool. You know what I mean? I get that, you know, but yeah, I don't I don't understand. And it's like we all can like we're all can do the same thing. Like, why make it harder on yourself and just abide by the little bit of rules? Some people
But
might be
there's
saying,
no like
hey,
there's no point. We all making bread the same way. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Like why hide it? Because it's like you have some shame behind it.
correct, correct, correct. I don't get that one. And I've seen it many, 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 many times. All right, all right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you mentally step into throat goat mode? Or is that a default personality?
Hold on, repeat the question one more time. I'm sorry, my thing went to like phone mode.
Now you good. How do you mentally step into throat goat mode? Or is that your default personality?
Oh. Hmm. And for me, it's just being in a good mood. Like, so
Oh, you get a flashback or something. What's going on over there in that brain?
well, I'm trying to think of like how to like say what I want to say. Like, so it's pretty much just me being like in a good mood. And honestly, I just do it. I just do it and I just enjoy it. I just
Okay.
enjoy doing it. It's not really more of a I'm thinking if I really want to or if I gotta like figure out anything. I'm just doing it. Just I just enjoy doing it.
Mhm.
Now, I can say that sometimes the quality can be different depending on my mood, yeah.
Mhm.
But I do enjoy doing it at the end of the day. So, and I try to put my best foot forward for whoever comes through.
Ah, bless you, my child. You need more blessings. Because listen, I don't know if you seen my Twitter. I was a little perturbed Thursday night, Friday morning.
Why?
Ah, I had a scene with someone.
Hmm.
Now, mind you, I had a scene prior to that for 3 days. Me and her, Gucci, like good, good, right?
Yeah, cool.
This other one, she's new, so cool. I'm booking for a blowjob scene.
Mm.
It says blowjob scene. And I'm like, what are you okay with? She's like, I'm about whatever. So I'm like, oh, so I can pee in your mouth? And she's like, yes. Oh, I could do this? She's like, yes. Oh, you have no, like, I feel like once you get the golden showers,
Mm.
everything else should be easy, right? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, cool. So, so we get
Say
to the scene.
blood. I want to say like either
Okay,
blood or like or like
stat. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's too much, right? But
Yeah.
I feel like a golden shower is pretty up there.
It is. It is. Because listen, I
Okay,
can't do it.
okay. So, anyways, so we start off with it's like 2, 3 scenes that we're going to knock out, right?
Okay.
The first scene, I'm edging her, boom, boom, boom. So I, give him a dick sucked by her. And at that moment, I'm like, okay, of course it's not the best, but it does what it needs to do because I strap her to a chair so she can't use her arm. And she got a wand on her clit. Cool. It's doing what it needs to do.
Okay.
We get to another scene. First of all, she couldn't do, as you know, I have a whole dry humping series, right?
Yep.
So she couldn't really do that. And I'm just like, all right, ride it like you're riding a dick. Okay. And she kind of got whatever. So then it gets to the blowjob portion of this,
Mm-hmm.
and she's holding my dick in her mouth. And that's it.
Wait. Wait. What do you like a mic? Like a popsicle? Just
Kinda. No real movements, no real nothing. Just it's just there. To
it's
the
just
point where I'm like, all right, hey, spit on it. Do this, do that. Like, you know what I mean? I, listen, I don't need throat goat treatment all the time. I'm okay with it. But I am a head connoisseur, right? So I like my head. I love it, right? I know how to fake the funk, even if it's not good for content. I've been doing this long enough to understand, right?
Mhm.
It was so trash and so garbage that at the end of the scene, I was like, "Oh, you don't like to suck dick, huh?" And she's like, "Oh no, it's not really one of my fortes. I booked you for a blowjob scene. It's it's there. It's and I send a call sheet. I can send you every. I send the whole call sheet saying what we're doing. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
So you knew what the job was requiring. If at any time you would have said, and mind you, when she got here, I reconfirmed, hey, is this okay? Is that okay? Can I kiss? Can I blah blah blah? She's like, yeah.
Right.
Even at that moment, you could say, listen, heck, sucking dick's not really. And I could have either A said, all right, well, I don't need you, or B, all right, we could readjust. I could find something else for you to be able to, right?
Mm.
You said nothing and then gave me, I'm not going to hold you, probably the worst head I've ever received in my life.
Oh, baby.
It was so bad, I didn't even want to pee on her afterwards. I was like, I'm good.
It took your bladder away. It took your bladder away.
I ain't want to, she came up for a hug. I ain't want to hug her. Like, what? And this is my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
People need to stop wasting other people's time and money.
People need to communicate. It's okay. Everyone, like, listen, depending on who you are, People out there will make things work with you. Like but you just have to communicate what you want or what you need or what's not okay. And what's not okay is okay. People just need
No,
to like not freak out over it. Now, that also goes to myself too. All right, listen, I be overthinking. I ain't gonna hold you. I was nervous about this interview. I ain't gonna hold.
oh,
Cause okay, so look, you're like the second person I've done a podcast interview with. The
yeah,
first person I've done it with was the smoke room with Bobby.
yeah, yeah, homie.
Um, and so I don't do them a lot.
Okay,
So
okay,
I'm just like, oh my God, like, what is he gonna ask me? Like I was in the house, like, what do I wear? Like, oh crap, because I remember you mentioned it was gonna be on YouTube, and I'm like, crap, I don't want to get him banned, so what? Let me make sure I find something appropriate.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I be going through it, dude. I be going through the motions, but I go through the
Oh,
motions by myself.
you even asked me, and I was like, because when we were, I'm a jokester for real. Like,
Mhm.
and so when you asked me like what question, I was like, I don't know, and I just sent you a random question that I may or may not even ask. You know what I mean? But I don't know what questions I'm gonna ask you till I ask them. Like I do, like I had your whole thing done probably when I booked you. Like I had it already, have not looked at the questions. So sometimes it's bad on my part too, right? Because I need to, not stumble and fumble. But when I'm asking the questions, it's like first time I've seen it
Mhm.
because I could talk off the cuff. I could move. I could pivot. I could do what I need to do because I'm good like that, right? Can I say people have never jolted me? Yeah, 100%. Because a lot of people too be like, "Oh, you can ask me whatever," and then I ask them whatever, and then you could tell the vibe they ain't really feeling it. So me as the host, I gotta pivot. You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And then sometimes it can make it weird. Like I remember asking this girl, she brought up her mom, and so I was like, "Well, how's you and your mom's relationship?" And that threw her all the way off. And I felt like. I
Good.
felt like Steve Wilkos at the moment. Like, no, tell me, what's y'all relationship? And I mean, I dug deeper into it. I didn't give a fuck. You know,
You was ready to be family therapist.
like,
Oh my
hey,
God.
I do read body languages pretty well, especially doing what I do in edging and BDSM. You gotta kind of know how to read some body languages. So I
Yeah.
do for the most part. So I could tell when someone's kind of uncomfortable, and I'm not like, if I feel like pressing it, I'll press it. If I don't, then I just move on. There's other questions to be asked. There's other shit that I could talk about. It's not that serious. And for real, I wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, because you have this, and we're gonna take a little break and come right back. But you have this whole persona that you really are doing some different things with, and I don't see too many of your peers necessarily doing them, and it has me intrigued.
Oh, well, look, I
Yeah.
talk about it because look, I'm intrigued now. Like, what you like? What?
Okay. So we're gonna take a little break, and
Okay.
we're gonna come back from words from your sponsors. So stay tuned.
Do you know a lot about nothing and a little bit about everything? Well, you one of us. Join us live on YouTube every Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern on Enlightened Idiot Podcast. Stay enlightened. Mwah.
All right. Welcome.
I tried.
Yo, I couldn't. I couldn't. Like
I tried.
your face, everything. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
You
do
warned
it.
me. You warned me, and I
I
still like.
did. I did because I knew it was gonna look funny. Yo, I did. I for real did. I for real did. All right. So we're back with Apple Red Bottom. and we're going to go ahead and talk our shit. So now, what I was referring to before the break was you're doing a lot of shit with AI.
Ah, yes.
You're doing a lot of shit with AI. Um, your whole marketing is vastly different from what I'm seeing out, especially from other people in the industry. You know, like
Mhm.
other people in the industry just ass out lingerie. They try to get it to the line as much as possible and then complain when something bad happens. But you're doing it in such a artistic way that I don't I don't think, I don't know. I don't see why any social media would really be upset with what you have going on.
So it's funny that you talk about that because I remember I saw one of your trailers that you had posted. You was talking about how social media was like banning people and everything.
Mhm.
So my account, my Instagram recently
That's for
got
my
a
Beyond Pixel. That's the Beyond Pixel on this same channel. But yeah,
like my Instagram recently just got a hit for something all the way back in like 2021 when I was
yeah, yeah. They're doing out. It was actually probably for the past 2 to 3 weeks. If you are a sex worker, your page was getting snapped, regardless if you did anything or did not. It was getting snatched. I think that's a lot of it has to do with these companies now are using AI, so the AI is just scrubbing whatever salacious words or terms or so. If even if you look at my Instagram, it doesn't. It gives photographer and videographer vibes
Mhm.
over talent or anything like that. You know what I mean? So now I'm very careful because this is like my fourth Instagram page. Yeah, I'm good. I actually probably 4 months ago lost all of my Facebook pages. Just woke up one day and them bitches were gone. And I'm even talking about the family and friend one that has nothing on there for real, for real.
Wow.
Gone. Just just gone. So that's why I made that video. One of the reasons because I feel it's listen, I could send you clips because I've had people now, it's just a game between me and a couple people. Listen, they send me videos. Girl have her whole pussy out, whole nipple out, whole clip rings, everything. Like they are doing the most, and they're okay. But us, we're doing the least, and it's war. It is a social media war. It is a censorship war that is going on, and we just have to know how to pivot and know how to handle it, or else we be,
So
mad all the time.
so pretty much like when it comes to like all the AI stuff that I have, I actually work on that with Chris. He's
Okay.
the, he's the techie genius.
No. Yeah.
I cannot wrap my head around it. Now he's able to talk to me about it, but he breaks it down for me to understand. But when
Gotcha.
it comes to actually like doing it, I don't even know.
Okay.
But when it comes to some of the stuff, him and I will bounce like ideas off of each other
Mhm.
um to create something. So like a lot of my flyers, he created and I'll would take a theme or something like that. Um because sometimes a lot of the AI system it just automatically will do it if we just put our ideas in. Um Now the programs that he used, I can't keep up with. But we try to like make it in a way that it doesn't set off because a lot of the social media platforms they recognize AI when it's used.
Right.
And we was able we're able now to like kind of clone myself a little bit. Like you can't really tell the difference. And I'm
No,
kind
one had me fooled for a minute. I was like, wait.
let me tell you, I got upset. because he he's been trying to like do it with between like Kim and I.
Mm-hmm.
He's been having like the hard. He was having the hardest time with Kim's, and then when it came down to mine, it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, but we realized it's because I'm natural. I don't wear makeup. My hair is always the same. I'm always wearing my glasses, and my smile is always the same. Like I'm like, so there's usually never no actual differences between me from everything that he did. So it was pretty easy. But I'm just like, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna just be
Uh,
annoyed and change that.
got you. So, what
I like to
made
be
you
a
want
headache
to?
sometimes.
What made you want to go down that rabbit hole in marketing and how you're marketing? Because I think the one that really stood out to me was probably the Fourth of July one. I think it was. I think it
Hmm.
turns you into an eagle or something.
Which one?
I don't know. It was one that was like it was trippy as fuck. Um,
I remember there was one like it zoomed like from space.
yeah. Then there's one by you. I don't know because I don't live in DC, but the erected
Monument.
penis. Yeah.
Did you say the giant penis? The giant penis. I love it.
Yeah. So there was one of that,
Hmm.
and there was something else. So there was a couple of them that I was like, oh, okay.
A lot of
I
people
don't.
love that one. The one with the
Yeah.
monument. A lot of people love that one.
Yeah. No, that one was a dope. And then there's another one with you in like powder blue,
Yep.
the powder blue outfit. Yep. See, I've seen them.
People like that one. People love that one too.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, that
Because
one
I
was
had
dope.
actually had someone ask me if I was actually like outside when it was snowing. I was like, no.
Right, right, right. Like, come on, bro. Keep
He
it up.
tell you, I will be the first one to get cold ever. Like,
Really.
yes. Yes. Listen, I would rather be warm than cute. I'm one of those.
Nothing wrong with that. I hate to be hot. Though. I rather be cold. But
Mm-mm. Now, I tried to like balance my outfits out because if I have a drink or something, if I decide to drink, I know I'm gonna get warm. So I try to like balance them out, but I always try to keep my jacket with me. Cause look, my jacket is just a hoodie. Look, I don't care. Look, I could just take that off or whatever. I don't care. Don't let it's not gonna disturb the outfit. As soon as I take it off, it's fine. It's fine.
right, right, right. All right. So you're known as a glory hole girl.
Hmm.
What's the psychology behind loving that setup?
Well, pretty much it's just like, when we came together.
Hold on one second. This goddamn. All right. Go ahead.
So pretty much like when we came together, we was pretty much just like ladies that just kept going to the wall every party. Like we were just the same line of ladies every time. So like if there was like one video where it looks like an actual lineup of us going into the wall.
Mhm.
And usually that was just us. Like so we came together and Kim actually made it kind of like an actual thing
Mhm.
to call ourselves like the Gloryhole girls because we are girls that enjoy being at the wall.
Mhm.
And it's not just for sport. We gotta do it because we actually enjoy doing it.
Right, 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 right. Right. So, what is it about it? Is it more about not knowing who's on the other side, um, or fully knowing and still doing it?
For me, it's 50-50.
Okay.
Because it's like
Do you make a game out of like let me match the penis to the person?
sometimes. Sometimes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can't I can't lie about that. Sometimes I definitely have because it's like when you talk to somebody and they sitting there flirting with you at a party and they sitting here talking, you sitting there wondering like, okay. Then you go down to the wall and it's just like, okay.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been disappointed?
So, mm, I want to percentage wise, maybe like 40%.
Okay. Okay. What makes it disappointing for you?
If now all size matters.
Okay. 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 She started off by saying that, so it's about to be some bullshit. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So it is a lot harder when it can't get past the wall,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because me, I'm not tall, but I'm not short either. But
Mhm.
being at a wall, we're sitting down and we have to lean forward.
Mhm.
I think of how far down after a while, and then you're just like,
Right. Right. Right.
sometimes that takes the fun out of it a little bit because that's not a really good pain that we want. That's not the good one we want.
Okay. Okay. So what's a good size if a guy was to come to a glory hole? What would you say is a decent size to be able to make it not only enjoyable for them, also for the lady?
I want to say like maybe like four,
Oh, I'm good then. Cool. Keep it
four,
going.
like 4 to 6. Like 4 to 6 is good
Okay.
because it depends on what type of wall you have.
Okay. Okay.
You have the door types, so you have to put into consideration like the
The
little.
inch right there.
Hmm?
The door's like an inch right there.
So, exactly. So you have to take that into consideration.
Mhm.
Some people,
Not can it pass a not can it
there,
pass an inch.
there's some people that have a curtain.
Okay.
Um, so that's easy.
Okay.
Sometimes it will just be a wood
Like,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Mhm.
Wood, like a wood plank.
I've seen enough of them.
Hmm?
I said
You
I've
said
seen
what?
enough.
Yeah. That's I'm just like how do I want to say it? Like I ain't trying to like be too specific out here.
Yeah.
But so it's just different things. It all depends about where you are and what's going on and like what's the setup. But another thing that makes it a disappointment is time, is the timing.
Okay. Too long.
Yeah.
All right. So you gonna be mad at me then? Because I ain't busting in a couple seconds.
Listen, all right, look. I
Okay.
can give people like maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, we good. Uh, it depends because it's harder. Okay. So uh, clear transparency. It's
Okay.
harder for me to come standing up. For some reason, my knees were locked. Once it's
Mm.
locked, because I know, I've been doing this a while. So I know, okay, I need a certain amount of not length, time to make the scene enjoyable, right, for the viewers. So I know me standing up now, me sitting down or laying down, but I'm completely relaxed. Have at it. You know what I mean? But
No.
standing up, I'm gonna be pressed.
But see, that's okay because sometimes I don't mind that. I'm cool with that. But
Okay.
see, people gotta communicate that and I'm cool with that. But now if you just have me sitting there for 30 minutes and you ain't helping me out. Like, listen, I'm doing this to help you out. So help me help you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, because I'm sure like we both want to enjoy it, but like I also don't want to be down here forever, you know?
No, no.
So it's but then again, I understand the whole sitting down situation because um I've had a couple guys at these blow bangs that I've been having.
Mhm,
Um they will leave the wall, like we'll finish, like they'll come and we'll finish.
mhm.
And then I hear I hear them about to fall.
Because they don't lock the knees up too much.
Listen, I don't know how it works for y'all. So like every time it happens, I'm always worried. Listen, I had
No,
somebody almost like push the wall down on me because they were leaning forward.
yeah. We I don't know why people think it's so easy, so simple for men to just come. It's not, it's a task. We gotta get hard. We gotta, you know what I mean? It's not easy at all. It's not the simplest of tasks. But if you were to create your perfect glory hole experience, paint the picture, location, mood, uh, vibe, how many. Because do you always do you when they finish, right?
Mhm.
Do you prefer in the mouth? Do you prefer on face? Do you prefer on the glasses? Because I was gonna ask that next. Like, you know,
No, I do enjoy being painted like Picasso.
stop stealing my verbiage. I say that shit all the time. I'm a painter. I am here to create art. All right. One person, one person was like, "Oh, clean me off." It was like, once it leaves my body, it no longer belongs to me. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What? Oh, the disrespect. But no, for me, I
Yeah.
enjoy putting it wherever, like on me. So I
Yeah.
kind of like want to start this thing of like bukakis. I've never done one, but
Okay.
that's on my list of things that I want to do.
Mhm.
Because like I said, I enjoy having it like on me. So I want to try to do a bukkake.
All right.
I don't know when. I'm thinking maybe for my birthday, but then again, for my birthday, that's gonna be a lot going on because of Exotica.
Which
Is it
exotic? Just so I know what time frame we're talking.
the one in Dulles?
Oh, yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's my home. That's my home base though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, huh. Ah,
That's my home base. But then again, it always happens like it's always around during my birthday. So
okay. Now I
um
know it. So you're sad?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Every time someone asks me that and I say yes, it's always the same face. It's like the pieces falling together, like, it's making
You wouldn't even begin to tell me what sign I was.
mm, Aries? No. Nope. I
To
don't
give you
think
one.
you're not a Pisces. You're not a Pisces. I don't think you're a Capricorn either.
No,
Are you a Taurus?
no.
No? Really?
I'll tell you later. So, your perfect scenario for this glory hole setup.
Okay. The perfect scenario for me. See, hold on. See, hold on. I can't say that now. Hold on. Because I went in a contest and I sucked 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Okay. The perfect number, 20.
Okay. 20 dicks. Gotcha. Now, would you do a reverse glory hole like on a woman too?
What do you mean?
Ah,
Wait.
young. Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by hold on?
What do you mean
Hold
by
on, what
huh?
happened?
Would you
Wait.
do a would, would you do a all female glory hole?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
I've done one of those too and I enjoyed it.
right.
I was in one and oh, I don't know if I can say this. A fuck saw? Was it involved?
What?
A fuck saw was involved?
Okay. Oh, the seesaw joint?
Hmm?
Is it a seesaw one? Oh no, the drill.
Hmm.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was gonna happen, but I was so happy that it did.
Okay. All right. So 20 guys describe the location and vibe.
Maybe like a little bit tipsy.
Okay.
I prefer house party type of vibes because they're a lot more like chill rather than a club.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, like I preferably a house, like a house party type situation. And if I can have it, I really want to do like a circle situation.
With you in like a spinny chair and you just
Yeah.
okay.
Like a spin office chair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like playing like a game of whack-a-mole, except with my
With
mouth.
dick.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
I'm
Yes.
gonna see if I can make that happen now. I'm gonna see if I can make.
I almost want to be there.
I'm gonna see if I can make that happen now.
Yeah. Um, if we watch your darkest, kinkiest scene, would we be impressed or concerned? And what would that entail?
Hey. Oh man, I haven't thought about that one in a while. You giving me good questions to think about. Like, oh, so of course BDSM would have to be involved. So
You're more of a switch, though, right?
I am. I am. So it would be like I'm trying to think if I would want like one or two extra people.
Okay.
I don't know if I would want like a double dom situation.
Shut the fuck up. Look, I'll tell you all. Now people gonna be like, "What? What?" That's been. I've done it only a couple times where it's me and another woman doming a woman.
Hmm.
And I want to do more content like that, but finding someone to do that with is extremely hard, right?
I did a double dom situation. It wasn't recorded for a friend's birthday. It was me and another sadist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, She was pretty much having a fun time. We had her pretty much like on her knees, like kind of like squatted down, and there was like she's a huge what's the term? This is how long I've been out of it. I'm losing my terms. Like she's into impact like hard.
Okay, like to the point of bleeding.
I wouldn't say to the point. No, not to the point of bleeding. Heavy
Okay,
bruising though. Heavy bruising.
okay.
I'm gonna say heavy on the bruising. And now obviously we was using mostly his stuff.
Hmm.
But it was kind of funny of how it even got set up because it wasn't even playing.
Okay.
So, and then, but I've also been double domed myself at this place called Baltimore Playhouse. That's kind of like where I kind of got like my foot in the door with BDSM a little bit. I was going to like small like educational stuff that they
Hmm.
had at first. Same with the Crucible. I was also going there as well. Um, like I said, I need to go back. I've been itching to kind of go back and get into some shenanigans. Um, because I remember like way back, like when I first started, I was doing like fire play, candles, knife play. I was doing suspensions. I was doing. Um, there was one time I had like a tomahawk like ran across my ass. I had that scar for a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Are you into electric play?
Yes, I was doing electroplay, primal stuff. I was doing I'm not gonna mention that one. Um I did test out this one kink. I it wasn't performed on me. I was being pretty much like coached through it on somebody else sounding. So that was pretty cool.
What's I'm not familiar with that.
So sounding is pretty much in the plainest terms that I can put it, it's like putting a rod, like the silver rod, in your urethra.
Oh,
Yeah, and just like kind of like yeah, it
yeah,
was
I'm
it
good with
was so
that.
interesting. It was so much fun. Like
That's cool.
so that was interesting. Learned a little bit of CBT. Um like I was kind of like jumping around a little bit of everything.
Hmm.
Um cuz I don't know. I enjoy being like kind of like a jack of all trades.
Okay.
Um I didn't want to just fit into one box. I don't like that. Because I know I can learn so many things. I don't want to just be in one. And I
Right.
think that's also kind of like that's kind of like an issue that I have like with my content is the fact that I don't want to be just in one. And you know, when you have your niche, that's all you are.
No, I was, which is crazy because I don't think it's on my question, but that was something that I always wondered about your group as well. It's like it's almost easy to get typecast into that because that's all that people see that comes out of from you for the most part, right? Like, I didn't know you did solo. I didn't know you did BDSM, because all I saw was the glory hole. Um, do you think that could be a curse and a gift at the same time?
A little bit because my number one thing is just like also finding people that would be like willing because like I said when I first started I was going to like places like Baltimore Playhouse and the Crucible. You can't have your phones in there.
Mm,
And then when I started going to swinger parties, um you have to like ask everybody. You have to like ask the person that you are if they don't mind being recorded. Then you gotta like get all their details. But then at the same time, you gotta make sure the crowd also ain't in the situation. So I haven't really been able to really capture it to it's been seen by the
It
people
will
that's
almost
left to
it,
see.
it seemed like it would almost have to be like a private party type of deal where you might have rent out a location, everyone sign waivers, all that for you to be able to realistically do what it is that you want to do. You know what I mean? In a big scale, which would be hot. They have them in LA and shit like Vegas and stuff like that. But yeah,
Never been.
we'll talk because you have the creativity going on right.
It's like I have so many ideas, but it's like I just don't be knowing sometimes how to execute them, and it's like I be having problems.
I'm gonna ask one last question. We're gonna get the hell up out of here. When you're performing, what turns you on for real, not just for the camera?
When I hear a guy, like when I can hear the guy,
Yeah.
like when I can hear the groans and the moans, I be like, oh, I'm doing my shit. I know I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
But it's like that's how I know that you're enjoying it. I don't want you
Mhm.
to be sitting there quiet because I don't
I
know if
hate I hate those people too. Like on the female end, if I'm beating it up and you give me whimpers, I'm like, yo,
like give me something to work with. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, like give me something that I want to like make me go ham. Like I want to feel good that I'm making you feel good. You know? But like if you sitting there quiet, then I'ma just sit there thinking that I ain't doing something right. Mm-mm. So
I
this
I I definitely hate a quiet sex. Because me, especially if if I got you running, you know what I mean? I'm a hey, bring that ass back over here. You know what I mean? I talk shit. Like hey, you know, or like even for film sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I might have the person say, "Tell them where this dick at." You
oh
know what I mean? Yeah. So, and people don't realize, especially for content,
hmm
you could be real, but you almost have to be exaggerated as well because we want this shit to sell. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You don't want people to be like, I've seen scenes. I'm like, this is boring.
Yeah, like or like you look at it and it's like there's no way it's doing all that. You ain't
Right,
doing
right. Oh yeah, the girl's like, ah, you like, relax. You know what I mean? Like,
like
yeah.
like I saw where the tip was. You ain't doing all of that for real. Now look, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? At my blow bangs, okay? I gotta make the guy feel good,
Facts, facts.
right?
Yeah.
So they gotta like believe of what they seeing.
Mhm,
So I may like, depending on what they're working with, I can make my mouth work with what they got.
mhm.
So like it can seem like they're hitting the back of something, but not really.
Which is cool. We know women fake orgasms. We know women fake. Cool. Stroke our ego and let us go about our business. You know what I mean? Like, stop holding up the process. Especially like, but the ones that I don't like is the got. You don't have to do all. Just something a dick.
Well, no, I had some guys say that they love that though.
I love the audible from it time to time. If
Okay.
you try to do this shit the whole time, I'm like, because we don't get no like there's no feeling like there's no feeling for it. You know what I mean? And you're doing the same thing.
I was
Like
because yeah, you can only do that noise so much because if you do it that long, then that means you're about to throw up.
so so yeah, that's
I'm just saying.
may ask permission. You never know.
Oh,
Um,
I can't. Listen, I have never thrown up on a dick till my partner, and I told him that I hate him for it.
oh wow, that's wild. That's wild.
Because
Ain't
like
his
I've
fault.
never done that, and it got me in my feelings a little bit.
It ain't his fault. Hey, you just you should have always instead of God. You know what I mean? Like you just do.
I went down a little too deep, a little too fast.
Yeah. Hey, it happens to the
'Cause let me
best
tell
of them.
you, listen, my spit, I can't control it.
Uh,
So when it starts going, I can't necessarily help it.
mhm,
Now I can kickstart it for content and whatever else if I need to.
mhm.
But once it starts, I can't stop it. I can't stop it. And
All
so
right,
I
let me
think
ask
that's
this question. I
fine.
gotta ask you the question since you brought that. Why don't women like men spitting on the pussy? Like, if we could have y'all spit all on the dick, drool on the dick, the whole nine, why is it bad for a dude to spit on the pussy or give super sloppy head and eat not the
Okay, so when you was asking the question, I was about to say in what context are we talking about?
okay?
I didn't
Like
know if
eat,
you meant like a kickstarting or we talking about head. So
we
you said
talking about head.
okay. So in terms of
Like if a dude down there munching
uh-huh.
and he like why is that offensive to a woman?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so look, I can tell you why it's offensive to me because I just thought about it. Because as you said it,
Okay.
like, that's what my face expression was. Because I was just thinking about it. Like I'm not as okay. I don't do spitting on. I don't like being spit on.
But you spit on.
I'm not technically. You're technically going in my throat, and it's kind of like it's going with the motion,
Okay.
but like an actual like I've never done that.
I mean, I wouldn't say, you ain't getting it from the depths of your stomach, but like, when we down there, our mouths get juicy too, and we might just let it pour back out.
I mean, I don't mind super wet head. I don't mind it. So I don't know who's complaining about that. But the whole spitting on though, I don't know. Cause it's like I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, I don't I don't know, man. That just threw me. I don't know. Cause I'm trying to just like I don't know. I don't know why women would take offense to it per
Yeah,
se,
yeah.
but I can say for myself, the idea of like being spit on,
Hmm.
it's just like I don't know. No. Like I like being degraded, but not that point. Not there. Not
How is that more degrading than? Oh, that's why I said women are weak. So with,
like mm,
so a
mm,
guy can't spit in your mouth.
nah, nah.
Oh Lord. Okay. 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 All right. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, go ahead. We're gonna get out of here. Go ahead and tell the people where they can find you at, what you got going on. This is your moment to shout.
Hey guys, this is Apple Red Bottom again. If you'd like to see any of my updates, see anything when I'm going on, you can follow me on X at AppleRedBottom, Instagram Apple_Redbottom, and AppleRedBottom. I also have all my links as well. And I also have my own website, AppleRedBottom.com.
That's dope. That's dope. 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 I appreciate you taking out. I did, but most of the questions I ain't asked, like the ones that I had set up, most of them, the conversation just flows. So when it flows like that, it's like, all right, cool, we can keep it moving.
Yep.
Um, I had no idea this because this is the longest we've ever talked.
Yeah.
Normally, it's like in passing, something like that. This is, I think I talk to your other counterparts a little bit more than you. You're always kind of like in the cut, chilling. And so it's like, all right, kind of deal.
Because usually, so a lot of the thing is, it's like a lot of the stuff that I go to, it's more so because of Kim. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when people come up and they're talking to us, I mean they're talking more so to Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, I ain't mad at that because it's obvious of the situation and of where we are. I mean, I am. I can't wait to have my own situations, you know. But honestly, it's just keeping forward, keep it pushing, and keep it moving for
Yeah.
myself. You
No
know,
fact.
and I'm never,
Yeah.
I'm never in a rush for anything.
Okay. I know that. I doubt I'll be going to any conventions. To me now is just like I don't know, But next time I know, because okay, we're making this a even longer situation. But
It's
sometimes too, people online versus them in person, like you might have this great rapport with someone online, you meet them in person, and it'd be like the most awkwardest shit on the face of the planet. And you're like, why are you so weird? Like, you know what I mean? Kind of deal.
I'm just
Or vice
quiet in
versa.
person. That's just how I am. Like in person, I'm just quiet. Like, if you're not like in my constant like day to day, like that's just how I am. Like I have a whole social battery. Like, listen.
By the time you normally see me for real, and we're in the same area, my social battery be damn drained too. Like for real.
Yeah, like
So
I
I
be
get
having
it.
tunnel vision. Like once mine is like depleted, I have
Yeah.
tunnel vision in my
Yeah.
brain. I'm just going to where I have to be,
Yeah.
just so I can finish on my day as quickly as possible.
No, I get that. I for real, I get. Yeah, all the smile in it. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
huh. Yeah, it's definitely taxing. So,
Listen,
but anyways, oh, seem like we could sit here and talk for a whole another hour, but we won't. But
we probably could.
yeah, yeah, remember, go and follow not only whatever by Hektek, but also Beyond Pixel on HD Nation Network on YouTube. That's the HD Nation Network on YouTube. It has both of those shows. Um, I am going to, by the time this air, I've already went and came back, but I am going to a podcast convention tomorrow for a couple days. I'm learning different skills, hopefully, and different setups and stuff like that. Because I don't want to just kind of like you said, you don't just want to be in a box. I
Mhm.
could do anything that I want to do, and I go and do that. The only person that can stop you is you. So I try not to put myself in a box because the whole world will put you in the box that they deem worthy of you or their standard. So I
Mhm.
say fuck that, and I kind of go out and do my thing. But yeah, I'll be in the Dallas area, chilling out for a couple days and learning some shit. So um, with that, we're gonna get out of here. So stay close to those that are close to you. Stay loyal to those that are loyal to you, and don't do anything that you don't want to do. And with that, we are out.
Bye.